Hello everyone and welcome to Stretch and Meditation. My name is Todd Wilson. Thank you for joining me today, Saturday. It's a beautiful day here in Tucson, Arizona, and I hope it's the same for where you are. Oh, I got a little flyaway, excuse me. I hope it's the same for you wherever you're watching today. Thank you for joining us. This is BreakOut Studios online classes. We provide live classes for you to enjoy online. We have archived over 500 classes in our YouTube channel. So much goodness. We appreciate you being here and thank you. This is going to be kind of like a 30 to 40 minute stretch class, very user friendly, gentle on your body, a lot of standing stretches, some sitting, and then we end with a meditation, very generic, sort of centering, start your day out right, grounded meditation. So we'll be doing those two things. I'm going to give you a few moments to get settled. Again, we're going to start standing. If you want to get into some socks or some comfy footwear, and then eventually we will be sitting down. So if you have a mat or a cushion of some type that you would like to sit on, we'll do some stretches very briefly on the ground, and then we'll just do a full extended position or a seated position for our meditation. So it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful start to your day. So I appreciate you being here. This is a new class for us. Hopefully if you enjoy, we'll continue. Let me know in the comment section. And again, I'll give you a few moments to prep your space, grab some water, use the restroom, and we'll start here very soon. About one more minute. All right, y'all, thank you for being here. New class, we're gonna try it out. If you like it again, leave me some feedback. We'll keep expanding on it, and hopefully we'll grow the class. Oh, Jez is so excited. And guess what? Jez is here. Yay. You can use whatever you want. Yeah. So we got little combinable squares that we use. We also have yoga mats. You can use whatever you want. Again, that'll be towards the later part of class. So if you want to like set it to the side of where you're gonna be standing, we'll do the first part of class again, standing, and then, hey Megan, thanks for joining us, our crew. Megan's one of our Blvd. She's so amazing. We love her. Patreon member and all-around superstar. Yep, so make sure you have your space ready. Again, mat for later, standing will start. Oh, we love you. And we'll get going here. Make sure you have some water nearby, that's important. This is very, very gentle stretch, so all levels are welcome. We're not gonna be jumping into the splits today. Maybe we'll have a different class for that. That might be a good like fem thing. Maybe not so much stretch. Okay, and I have an all royalty-free playlist. Usually all my cardio classes. Hey Jojo, Uncle Todd. Oh, don't make me cry. Don't make me cry, Mom. I'll do that later. All right, so we'll get started again. Standing. Make sure you have some comfy socks or bare feet or something that you can be really nice and grounded into the floor, feeling the space around you. And very simply, we're just going to start with kind of like a mini meditation before we get into the stretch, and then we'll have our more thorough meditation at the end. All right. Okay. So let's start with the parallel first position. So when I say parallel, our feet are going to be directly forward, and I really want you to feel the full bottom of the foot connected to the floor. So you might want to rock forward and back a few times. Be careful. Don't rock too far forward or too far back, but stay nice and centered. And I want you to massage and feel the full foot on the floor. So yeah, if you have a dance background, if you want to do a little elevate, or if you want to really hinge back into the ball of the foot, but again, be careful. Know your area. Know what you can do with your body. And again, we're just going to really feel that. Since Jez is here and you can see her, I might do a little walking around. Again, this is all very, very simple stuff, very, very user-friendly. Okay, so from here, I just want you to take a scan of your body. So reach the arms up, inhale, lift, and bring the palms down, kind of like a Xerox copier machine. Don't come at me, Xerox, I forget that that's a brand. And not that they're watching, but that's okay. Inhale, arms up, maybe they will. Exhale, and again, just drop the palms down, checking in. If you are into chakra work, you can kind of check in with your chakras and see where you might have some blockage or some slowing down. And again, now flipping the palms, and I just want you to stay here. I'm gonna go ahead and close my eyes. If you feel comfortable doing that, you can listen to my voice. Close your eyes and just set an intention for this 30 minutes. What would you like to get from this 30 minutes? Is it de-stress? Is it more flexibility? Is it, if you have some aches and pains you want to work through, put that into the mind's eye and a little bit of focus and intention built around what that need might be for you today. Yes, palms are facing out, hands are open, feeling that energy coming in through the hands. One more time, inhale, lift, up and over. Exhale, bring the hands down, scanning the body and pushing down through your energy systems. And good. And just relax, shake out those hands, and open up those eyes. Very simply, we're starting to bicycle through the feet. So I'm gonna go as if I was taking a step, but in place, working through the feet, pushing up and down into my arch. So right foot and left foot. Good. So really wanna think about working as much into that instep to really release tension. We do a lot of walking, we do a lot of work on our feet. So we want to make sure that that area is taken care of. Yeah, really nice and massaging. Work through. Now leave that right foot popped. Now I'm gonna plie, I'm gonna demi-plie, which is a bend of the knee. I'm gonna engage my core to protect my center, my low back. Plie, bend, open up that foot. So I'm putting some added pressure on the toes. So I'm keeping the heel up. There we go, look at that lovely demonstration. Opening up that arch. Yeah, and my tailbone's just dropping straight down. Again, very simple and subtle, but really great and important for that arch, all those metatarsal muscles, all that goodness. Now, here's the trick. I'm gonna stay where I am, I'm gonna drop the foot, and I'm just gonna hang out in that plie for a moment. I'm releasing the Achilles tendon, I'm releasing that low back, and then I elongate back up. Now I'm gonna go back through that little prance again. We like to prance, yes we do. And one. And two. Now don't be afraid to move the pelvis. If it naturally wants to give a little bit, that's okay. Allow that motion to happen. Good. Now after a few of these, let's go ahead and leave the left foot popped. Opening up that arch and feeling that heel lift, opening up the bottom of the foot, stretching through that Achilles, stretching through the toes, the arch, opening up that foot. That's important that we have, again, our tennis shoes off for this segment so you can really have a wide range of motion in that ankle joint, in the arch, in the foot, all those good things. Okay, drop that heel back down and again, keep the plie. Keep that low back long. Good, now from here, I'm gonna reach, leave Jez where she is, but I'm gonna face you. I'm gonna reach the arms up. This is called a high fifth in ballet. Arms are gonna be up. Now I'm gonna open, I'm gonna drop my fingertips down to my sternum, and I'm just gonna let the chin lift. Opening up that chest. Breathe the rib cage. Good, now bring it back center. Good, keeping that plie. Now lift up and open the arms and just feel a little bit more length, a little bit taller. Isn't that nice? Gain a few inches, shake out those hands. Good. Good, now I'm gonna go back to that plie. So dropping down in my parallel first. Arms go up one more time. We'll take that neck, upper body, torso stretch, lengthen, lift. Open up. A lot of my stretches are in the dance background. Again, that's my training. So you might feel it's a little bit dance-like, but they're so great. Good, now come back up this time. Up, 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 up. Open and feel the length. Feel that spine. Just, oh, isn't that lovely? That's why when you see ballet dancers, they walk around with such great posture, which is nice. Okay, very simply, we're gonna take just some plies, some bend of the knees. So we just drop, face forward, thank you. Down and up, nice and easy. Down, think about that tailbone just dropping straight down. We're not back, not too far forward, we're just going straight down. Just again, opening up the backs of the legs now, into the ankles still, good. Now, from here, let's go ahead and, from here we're just gonna open up the feet, let's say 40 degrees on each side, just nice and easy. We don't wanna push it too much. Okay, just opening up a little pizza pie. We're not trying to get perfect turnout. If you know what turnout is, just a little bit of a rotation, natural rotation for our hip. And again, plie first. Good, this is the only little taste of ballet you're gonna get. You already had Alana at 9 a.m. with her advanced ballet, so this is just a little extra. Good, now from here, I'm gonna add in the prance. So as I play, I'm gonna pop the right, and then pop the left. Just kind of do a side to side motion. Again, even deeper into the foot. We have pop one, and drop it down. Working through that instep. Yes, good. So important. These little tiny connection points and muscles that need some work. Good. Good. Last two. And last one. Once again, inhale, arms up to that high fifth once again. This time we're gonna take a little crossing over the arms. Either one on top's fine. Take that arch again, breathe. Now, from here, I'm going to the top of the head, melt down. I'm gonna drop the tailbone and just do a curved position. So I'm gonna face the side, just round over. And I'm just gonna go halfway. Again, let that low back go. My pelvis is rocking forward. And I'm letting the weight of my torso draw me down. Yep. From here, I push the pelvis forward. I stand up, nice and slow. Good. Once again, lift the chin. Let's take it back down. Rounding through. Let the hands just kind of trace the forward outline of the leg. Just hold. Again, try to release and make an intention to release that low back. Breathe. Good. And once again, demi-plie, round up. Take your time. Lengthen. And top of it. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Again, round. Now go as far as you like, but let's not push it. Let's just go where you feel. I'm gonna kind of stay where I was there. That felt nice for me. Maybe a little bit further. Soften the knee. I don't need you to be fully straight right now. Just a nice softened bend position. Again, the arms are kind of hanging in there just to give you some extra added weight. Top of the head pulling down. Breathe. And round up. Good. Inhale, arms up. Giving ourselves some process, giving ourselves somewhere to go. Once again, plie slightly and round forward. Now, if you've already had class today, maybe this is an added class to ballet and you're warm, you can modify these stretches. You can go further for yourself. You can lengthen those hamstrings, or you can reach those palms down to the floor. Right now, I didn't have class this morning, so I'm going slow and I'm gonna take my time. But you do you, boo. Don't worry about it. Inhale, round up. Now take your time. Watch Jess as she really lets the spine go through its natural position and up. Good, give yourself a little shimmy shake. Now, I'm gonna start working on sort of the more accessories of our body, the extremities, not so much the core. So from here, very simply just looking side to side, nice and easy, letting that neck go and that head go and releasing. Let it just be, looking side to side. It's so nice to just kind of open things up. Good. Now, not as extreme. I'm gonna look down and up. Down and up. Try not to really crunch here, just let it go. Nice. Good. We'll come back to that neck stretch in a second, but from here, shoulders up and down. Up and down, release. Feel that length. Again, draw them up. And let's from here actually just let them drop. Sort of what I do in my classes to end of them just, whew, good. You feel that stretch. Again, lift last time and drop. Good, side to side, rounding. I lift up and then I draw that scapula down, that back sort of plate behind our shoulder. Good, kind of working into that rib cage too, and those intercostals. Good, now from here, my right's to go back, then I'm gonna send it forward. Yeah, let's reverse it. Sort of like a little massage for our body, for our backs. Oh yes, nice. Again, subtle, but really great for the spine. Now from here, let everything settle down. I'm gonna go back to my neck now that we've worked on our shoulders. I'm gonna press that right hand. If you're not reversed here with your TV screen, your left, it's fine. Either side, we're gonna do both. Drop down the opposite ear. So whatever hand you have pressed out, I'm gonna lower down. It's a little bit more deep, a little more intense stretch. That's why we waited for the shoulders. So press down, let the head fall, open up that side body. Okay, that is something I needed. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna say, how do you do to that stretch? Up and over, now just relax, come center, take a moment, take a breath here. And let's go to the other side. Opening up, feel that stretch not only in the hand, but it travels up into the forearm, bicep, shoulder, and neck, dropping that ear down. Just hold it for a few moments. Again, I'm not crunching here. My shoulders are still falling down, but I'm opening up my side body. Okay. Hey. A little funky jam this morning. Good, now come center. Let's go back to our shoulders. Let's go back. One. A little bit faster. We'll match that tempo. Good. Make sure you're breathing. Left comes back. Good. Subtle, but sassy. What? Good. Now, here, side to side, rib cage to go side to side. Again, if you want to widen your position here, I'm still here in first. If you want to go to second, if that's more comfortable, that's okay. Good. Now from here, I'm going to expand, open, and close. So I'm really expanding that chest and then relaxing it back down. Again, we're just getting all the areas of the body today. Oh, yes. Good. Good, now come back center. Now we're gonna do a little bit of a box here. We're gonna go forward, side, back, side. We have one, center, side, center, back, center, side. We're gonna reverse, front, side, back, side. Good, inhale, arms up. I love the inhales, arms up position. Just that motion kind of resets our body for something new. Now, we're gonna talk about our hands. I love flamenco dance. I don't know anything about it. I mean, I know like very little about it because I'm a fan, but I love their hands. We're just gonna do some flamenco hands. Yeah, we're just gonna do a little arms out the side, really stretching. You can take them up if you wanna like have a moment. Down, good. Maybe forward, maybe you wanna reverse. Ooh, that's strange. Yeah. Yeah, wrists, hands, just get them like worked out. Now, from here, I'm gonna give just a little, not a lot of pressure, but a little pressure. One hand to the opposite fingertips, just a little bit of opening, feeling that stretch up the arm. Do this on a wall, up or down. Really open up here. Again, don't crank the hand back to where you're feeling discomfort. Just enough to where you can feel a stretch. And again, if this is too much, skip it. Skip it. That's a lovely thing about YouTube. You can just pause and go do something. All right. Other side. Same thing. Opening up that hand. Opening up that wrist. Breathe. Good. Maybe you had a long day in the garden yesterday and you're really opening up those hands. Breathe. Good. And just shake them out, shake them out, shake them out. Very nice. So now, neck, shoulder, rib cage, arms. We're gonna go down to back down to the lower body, do some calf opening work. We're gonna face the side here. And I want you to drop the right foot back. So you're just gonna drop the right foot back and just find a comfortable position where she feels balanced and stable. Maybe she wants to take her arms out to second with the palms facing the floor. And she's gonna anchor her foot down. Now, depending on your flexibility, you might draw that back foot further away from your front foot. That's gonna expand the stretch and give you more depth, okay? So, holding this position, pressing that heel down, opening up the backs of the legs. Yeah, this is a great stretch to do after a run or a hike. Get those legs worked out, yeah? Get that flow into your body that's going to help you recover from any work that you've done. Good. From here, we're going to open up that back foot like we did in the beginning of class. Just to press up. Yep. So all I did was I went to the top of my arch and I opened up those toes. So I'm pressing into that foot. Now drop that heel back down. And why don't you just kind of wiggle out the foot a little bit to take it a little bit further back. Just a few inches. Yeah, just to expand a little bit more. And again, lifting up. One more time. Breathe. And again, yes. Alternate the arms where you see like you need them. Feel more balance and control. And drop here. That's a little more of an advanced maneuver, but we're going to go back up. We're going to drop the knee straight down. Breathe. Now, from here, our pelvis should be pretty flat, pretty even. What I want to do is I'm going to rock the pelvis forward. So I'm going to press the hips forward. I'm going to keep that long position, opening up that side body. Yeah. Hip flexor is really long here. Any arm position that feels good to you, maybe you want to send those arms up, side. There's a way to increase that stretch. We're going to show that to you. It's a side stretch. So I'll go ahead and face forward in the same position Jez is in. I'm going to take the opposite arm up, and I'm just going to reach over to that side while I have that hip flexor engaged. Oh yes. I'm feeling that deeper and deeper. Again, great for post-hike, post-sports activity. Come back, drop that heel down, and just step it on in. Good, shake it out. Very nice. So, opening up the backs of our legs. Now we're going to go to the opposite foot. We're going to draw that opposite foot back into that first position that we started with. Calf stretch. Feel that long position with the body. Good. Make sure throughout all this, you want to keep the torso up. We want to keep that posture that we worked so hard for at the beginning of class. Yes. Breathe. Good. Open up. Engage the belly. Let's take a little rise here. Lift it up. Opening up the back of the foot. Spread those toes. Yeah. Feel that stretch. Breathe into the back of the leg. So important to keep that breath constant and full. Yeah. Nice. Good. Drop it back down. Wiggle that foot back a little bit. Open up the position. You've done some work. Get the reward. Take the foot back. Grow the position out. Nice. Good. Open the backs of that leg. And last time up. From here, drop that knee down. We'll go straight into our hip flexor here. Good. Again, choose your arm position where you feel comfortable. Maybe it's more balance. Maybe you want to do that opposite arm and a little bit over for an increased stretch, but make sure you are balanced. Be safe. Take care of yourself. So important. And go ahead and take your position. Now, really important that there are multiple ways to hit these body parts, and we'll, over the next few weeks, if you want to keep this class going and you're enjoying it, we can do all kinds of stretches that identify these little points of pressure, and some might be a little more in depth and deeper. Like if we did a lunge, dropping the back knee down for the hip flexor, that's even more of an intense hip flexor stretch. I'm gonna go ahead and do our hip opener standing. So pardon me for 1 second, I'm gonna grab a chair for both of us. So just a tabletop or a chair or the back of a couch, anything like that, okay? I'll go ahead and face front, if Jez, you want to face either side. Okay, now this one I recommend to so many people, a lot with, family members, people that have sciatica, tight hips. That sucks, right? Ooh. So, have our support system. It's a little low for me, but I'm gonna go ahead and sit back so it'll actually work out. Now, make sure you have some balance. I'm gonna take let's start with our left leg, left ankle to the top of my right knee. Now, once you find that position, I'm gonna immediately sit back so you can hold it there. Now, look at Jess, she's sending her tailbone backwards as if she's gonna sit into a chair. She has her support, she has her position, and she's gonna sit back. Again, if you're out for a walk and you find a surface to hold on to, great stretch. Post-walk, post-run, post-hike, all those things. Love this one, so good for the body. Sciatica is such a problem with people that sit a lot for their jobs, or if you're in meetings quite a bit. So great to do this stretch. Again, make sure those shoulders are staying down. They're cute, but they're not earrings. Go ahead and sit that tailbone back, breathe. Good, you just hang out here as long as you feel comfortable, as long as you feel like there's no tightening or pinching. Good, now as we release, watch me here. I'm gonna just stay in that same position, put the foot down, and I'm gonna slowly drop the body, release the hands down, and roll up. Yeah. Oh, that was like a whole moment for Jess. That was gorgeous. Yes, girl. So, don't just clack up. Like, take your time and breathe through it. Yeah, we're trying to treat our body well today. Let's go opposite, right to left knee, or whatever you're on, whatever position you're on. Go ahead and drop that knee back. Try to get the knee and ankle to connect in a comfortable spot and drop those hips back. Long spine, send that tailbone back. Again, my supporting leg is still parallel. Yeah, it's a totally different stretch if we turn this out. We get more into the rotation of the hip versus that sciatica, that nerve that runs up the low back. Okay, breathe through. Again, draw those shoulders back. Release through that low spine. Good. And again, if you need to stay here for a bit, pause and join us when you're ready. Good. Go ahead and release. Dropping down. Release the hands. And slowly round up. Take your time. Now from here, just move those hips around a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Have a little moment. Have a little dance. Good. Let's just do a little plie side to side. Ooh. Okay. Now, up and over. And a little Fosse moment. Oh. Why not? You can have fun in a stretch class. It's allowed. You can grab some newspapers. Inhale, arms up. And open. Good. How you feeling? I'm feeling darn good. Okay. So, let's go ahead and move our chairs out of the way. I think we're spending a lot of time on this good stretch. Awesome. Okay. How y'all doing out there? We're just gonna keep trucking along. Oh, good. I'm so glad you're feeling good. I am feeling good as well. Okay. Now, like I said, we're gonna do just a brief moment of stretching on the ground, and then we're gonna go right into a position of being seated, long spines, or if you wanna lay down completely, you're more than welcome. I'm actually gonna take my camera to the floor. So, let's see how this works. Okay. Okay, yes. Trying new things today. All right. So yeah, we're gonna start with just facing our mat or yoga mat or squares just forward so you can see us. And we're gonna start in a butterfly position. So you'll be able just to see us here. Actually, go ahead. Okay. You're too stupid. This is a stretch class. This isn't cardio. Okay. So again, butterfly position. Okay, then let's just talk about how much we love butterfly. Hip opener, spine corrector. Great for the rib cage. It's so wonderful. So let's take some time here. I want you to find your sits bones. So let's rock side to side and find the bone or the pelvic line and let it just sit right underneath you. So you kind of want to pull that fleshy part of your body back and sit up nice and tall. Now I like to use my hands on my ankles to kind of figure out where my spine needs to be so it's really long and pulled up. And from here, just like we did standing, because we have this connection to our ankle, we're gonna drop the head over, side to side, nice and easy. And another way, again, just opening up. Yes, make sure you have that secure connection with the hands down on your legs. Good. One more time. Come back center. Now from here, I'm going to let the pelvis line rock like a bowl backwards. I'll face side so you can see me. And allow the body to kind of curve its position. So I'm here, and I'm gonna round through, I'm gonna draw into my arms, drop everything down into my sternum. Now, sit up nice and tall. Find that spine. You want to extend the arms a little bit further out to the knee. Just make sure you're not pulling too hard there. You don't want to disrupt your knee or your position. And we'll take that rounding one more time. That curve, very Martha Graham technique-ish, but not-ish. Good. Drop that chin down. Find space. Pull up. Lengthen, 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 lengthen. Now, with this space that we've acquired in our spine, we're going to round forward. And I want you to go as far as you can with that long spine. When you feel like you can't go anymore, that's when I'm going to allow you to curve. But go as far as you can with the flat spine, forward, and then when you can't go any further, round. And if you're already at the point where you need to round, round. But shoulders stay back. Spine stays long. We want to keep the energy going out through the top of our hips. Here we go. Trying to go over as long as we can, and when you need to start to round over, that's fine, but keep that shoulder line pulled back. Top of the head goes. Again, an added weight for the spine. And you shake out that head side to side, kind of releasing some tension in that neck. Now try not to hold on here. Your body will resist, and the pressure and weight of that torso will expand your position. Good, round up, take your time. Good, and let's take that curve. We already know how to do it. Round through. And lengthen up. Good. And last time. Forward fold into our butterfly. Yes, indeed. Good. Now we're going to travel over to our right side. I want to keep my shoulders as square as possible. Both of those sits bones are going to stay connected to the floor. I'm just going to do a little twist. If you feel any pressure or pinching, stop. Come back. And through the front and over towards the left. Or right, depending on how you're watching this. Such a nice, healthy spiral twist for our body. Back center. And round up. Good. Now, from here, I'm going to send out the right foot, parallel, flex the foot, sit nice and tall. And from here, we're going to go forward. Now, you can just crawl out the fingertips. This is going to be a tough one for me. I'm pretty tight in the hamstrings today. Go Go as far as you can and just hold that position forward. Again, you want to keep the spine as long as you can. Try not to round into the shoulder line, but try to really work this. Pull those toes back. Really feel that stretch. That's going to help open up the back of the legs, really feel the opening of the foot. Breathe. Hold that stretch there. Try to keep those hips as square as you can. You're not opening up too much to one side. If you need to a little bit, that's okay. I know sometimes you're a little tight, but as much as you can, try to stay square. Good. Round up. Take your time. Swap it out, other side. Good. Again, flex that foot, find that squared off position, and just take that stretch forward. And again, wherever you're at today is where you should be. It's just taking this hour to treat yourself. That's the gift. That's the success. Everything else is just added bonuses. Time. You really are limber and you want to go fully forward and grab on that foot, pull back, or extend both feet out and pull them back. There's so much more we're going to be doing later on. Right now, we're doing it nice and easy. Round up, take your time. Good. Now, bring those feet back in to butterfly. Just rock again side to side, opening up those hips, opening up the position. Good. Now we're going to draw the feet so they're flat on the floor. A deeper spine stretch. I'm going to take the hands below the legs here, wrap them underneath. And again, I'm going to rock that pelvis forward, just pull back. Don't be afraid here to kind of round and crunch in a little bit. Flex the feet. You might get a nice little pop in the spine, a little elongator. Now sit up nice and tall. Breathe. And one more time. Round it through. Up. Good. Now keeping this position, taking the hands down on the floor, hinge back slightly, and I'm just going to rock those knees side to side. Open up those hips like windshield wipers in a rainstorm that we did not get. And here in Tucson, we are rain deprived. I'm hoping this weekend we'll get some. We'll see. We had a little bit a few days ago, but not much. Good. Let's leave them over to right or left. Just hold that position. Hold the stretch. And left. Hold, breathe. Good. And back. Center now. Stay there. You can either, again, lengthen out fully, or I'm actually going to come up to a seated position so you can hear me. So do you mind extending? Rock yourself forward so your head's on the back of your mat. I'm going to stay seated so you can hear me. Again, this is now time for you to let go and release. With the feet flat on the floor, just a few quick things. Just slowly rock those knees side to side. Yep. Massage that tailbone into the ground. Open up the back. Just drop the knees side to side. Open them into diamond. Just kind of do a last check-in with the body. We've done a lot of work today, but just kind of relieve any tension you're holding on to. Massage that tailbone, massage the sacrum, breathe. Good. And when you're ready, go ahead and elongate out the legs and take the hands so that they're, I'd say, a foot down from your shoulder height. So a foot down, kind of the anatomical position here. Open hands, relax, fold in, fold out, wherever your legs end up. Let them go and breathe. And we're going to start our guided meditation. Soften your eyes. Be aware of your breath in and deep detoxifying exhale out. Full and constant. Whatever specific pattern of breathing, if you have one that you enjoy or method, you're more than welcome to tap into. The most important thing for me today is to remind you to breathe and to breathe as fully as you can, because it is a way of cleaning out our system. As you breathe, you can also send energy to different parts of your body. Let's say a low back or a specific injury you've had recently. Send the energy there with your breath and pull out that injury and pull out that illness as you exhale. It's a great piece of visual work. I want you to notice a few pressure points along the floor, the back of the heels, the back of the hands, the backs of the shoulders, back of the head, the glutes. Take note of all points of pressure along the floor. Again, deep breath in and detoxifying exhale out. Deep breath in and detoxifying exhale out. Back of the hands, the elbows, the heels, the glutes, the shoulders, the rib cage, all those pressure points, taking note of them. Letting that thought swim by and then out as easily as it's come to you. Now all those points of pressure that we've taken note of start to fade away. It's harder and harder to recognize them, and we welcome that. We want you to give yourself permission to let go and give yourself permission to be here in this moment. There's not a thing you need to do other than just breathe and be centered and be peaceful and give your body this gift. You've earned it. Feel the body floating in infinite space. There's no top or bottom or side to side. There's no floor, there's no wall or window. You are in infinite space. There's nothing around to hurt or to bombard or to wake or to shake. It's just space all the way around you. That infinite space is warm and comforting and protective and promising. Deep inhale, deep detoxifying exhale. The space around our body becomes wider and bigger and more warm and comforting and protective. It's expanding. Deep inhale, deep detoxifying exhale. Breathing, shoulders falling. We're not holding on to any tension. This infinite space gives way to our body being perfectly held onto and connected to. All the stress and tension starts to melt from our bones and our muscles. All the muscles in our face let go, our hands, toes, feet. A few moments of silence here. Slowly we start to bring some awareness back to our body by moving the toes, maybe wiggling the fingers. Start to bring awareness back to those pressure points, the heels, the back of the legs, the glutes, the shoulders, the rib cage. A little movement. And when you're comfortable, if you're laying down, go ahead and roll to either side into a fetal position, resting your head atop your arms. Continuing to stretch. If you're seated, just stay where you are. Bringing more awareness to your body. Keeping that breath full and constant. Ready, no rush. For those of you that are laying down, go ahead and press yourself up and join us back in a comfortable seated position with your shoulders flowing down towards the floor. Breathe. Good. Open up those hands, extend them out to the side. Take a body scan. As we started, we end. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop them down. Check in. Breathe. And again, open, up, press them down, lengthen that spine, and breathe. Keep the energy flowing in and out of the body with your breath. And that's it, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you to Jez for joining me. It was like a little surprise for me this morning. Have a great rest of your day. Be gentle with the next few moments. Stay here, rest if you need to. Drink a lot of water, because we did move the body around, and we got, some shifting in our blood and our circulation. So lots of water today. Enjoy your weekend. It's Saturday. Beautiful out. A little chilly, that's okay. And have a great rest of your day. And thank you for joining me. This is our first little stretch meditation class. If you enjoyed it, let us know with a comment, like. We do have a Venmo, BreakOut Studios, 1085 code if you want to contribute. If not, just enjoy. And thank you so, so much. Oh, we got some comments on the scoop. Say hello. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Megan. My mom joined in us, and she did some stretching. Awesome. Thank you all. Have a great day. We love you. Life moves. Move with it. Bye.